So Don was thrown by my prop here on the desk. You know, it is Friday, Don. And if it's Friday, you know, it's supposed to... Don... For those of you who are looking at the opening of the show today, which we have up at the website, jerrydoyle.com, I strategically placed my Halloween prop to as obscure Don's doing his duties there, so he's giving the prop arms. I give you props for giving the prop arms. So, by the way, Don.
Thank God. Anyway, it's Friday.
Because it's Friday.
Oh, thank God.
And God bless the United States of America.
All right.
Hey, this is great.
Thank God it's Friday.
Looks like we made it.
Yes, indeedy, Barry Manilow. Where's the kids, Don? What the hell? I gotta check my prop here to see if you've been sampling the Reposado tequila. That's in my... oh, there they are. Maybe the kids have been hitting the tequila. JD here, good to have you on board. Thanks as always for carving out some of your time to spend it with us here on the program, where we like our flying a little turbulent, our women a little crazy, our politics a little messy. Jesse producing. Hey, Jess, how's the wounded one? How's the kid with the broken arm?
Oh, he's fine.
That's it? Have you been asked that question?
Everybody's been asking me all day long. He just popped his wrist. He's fine.
Get a T-shirt made up then. He's fine. I'm broke. Where's my raise? Something. I mean, if you know, we're just trying. I've had emails from listeners that were
really concerned
about. Yeah, well, because you cut out of the show yesterday after the first hour. I haven't seen the kid's broken arm. Have you, Don? Have you, Mike? I'm not exactly sure he actually broke his arm.
Oh, you're suggesting I faked it just to get out of the show?
I'd like to see the cast. It's just it's trust
Jerry,
but verify.
My kid has a broken arm.
Did the show really suck that much yesterday? You just had to leave. You couldn't take it anymore. Jerry, my house is on fire. Really? Well, yeah. Well, we rebuilt it overnight. That's why it looks better than it did when I came to work yesterday. But anyway, so he's fine. But everybody's been bugging you, asking how he is. But that's just because we're concerned. Because we're a giving, caring, kind of a folk here on this program. You know, all the listeners are concerned when something happens to your child, or any child. We're concerned about that. So he's fine.
He's fine. I took him to the ER yesterday, and it was really strange because all the nurses and doctors started looking at me like I must have smacked him in the arm with a ball-peen hammer or something just to get some access to drugs. It was really quite unnerving.
It's interesting the way your mind works, because I wouldn't have thought. I thought maybe he just fell and hurt himself playing sports or something. But you go right for the ball-peen hammer and the Quaaludes
for something. Jeez.
So they would give it. Was that like you bring a kid in these days to the ER and then they look at you like, what did you do? Did they separate you guys and like take the kid in one room and just go, okay, tell us what really happened?
Almost.
Did he beat you?
It was almost to that point.
Did he beat you? Is this how you broke your arm? No, it's not how he broke my arm, but he does beat me. Now, I don't want to stereotype women here, but what the hell? Let's do it. Did your wife, Stacy, overreact in a certain
Yes,
way?
she did. She wanted to call the school and have them stop playing football. It was flag football. I said, don't you see what you're doing here? This is part of the problem.
Did you say flag? Flag football?
Yes, flag football.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it completely. I just thought it might have been something else. It's flag football. Okay. So then she wanted to call school and say,
she was going to.
No
I
more
stopped her.
Sports playing because children get hurt. Wow.
Yeah.
That's kind of, yeah.
I talked her off that ledge, but yeah.
And then probably it would be dodgeball, tag, it, and any other competitive enterprise that might be taken up by the children because someone might get hurt. They might end up in the emergency room. Did you have to wait behind 60 or 70 illegals that were getting health care before your kid that you have insurance for?
I did not see one illegal immigrant.
Now, are you going to dress him up for Halloween in some costume that would be appropriate to the cast? Do they have like regular cast that you can write on, sign your name on, or is it these new kind of like, peel them off cast? Or
no, they've got all sorts of colors.
All right. But can you write on them?
Yes.
Can you like go, oh, good. All right. Just want to know.
All hope is not lost. You can still write on the cast.
Are you sure you didn't beat your kid? You sound a little defensive here right now.
I'm just tired of talking about it.
All right, fine. Forget about it. Tell him never bring it up again. I have here in my currently nicotine-stained fingered hands what is a glass rifle, for those of you who can see it here on the camera. See that? It's filled with Reposado tequila. And I'm being forced to go to a costumed Halloween party tonight. I think I would rather take this as a real gun and put it under my chin and blow the top of my head off than go to a costume party. But I have to bring something, and I have to go. So I decided that when I saw this last night at Sam's Club, $50. It's a good deal, right? It's got 2 shot glasses. It's got a thing that looks like a gun. It's filled with tequila. So, Patron tequila, I'm going to go as a Border Patron agent.
Nice.
What do you think? Huh? Poll question for you today at the website. What is the most popular Halloween costume for women? Here are your 5 choices. Slutty nurse, slutty zombie, slutty vampire, slutty witch, slutty pirate. Right now, I know there seems to be a theme there. It's all about fantasy and no, slutty. I forgot. Slutty is the through line there. 49% say it's slutty nurse, and 23% say slutty vampire. 20% say slutty witch. 9% say slutty pirate. Nobody went for the slutty zombie.
That's just not like very hot.
It sounds like a good drink, though, doesn't it? I'll have a slutty zombie. Of course you will. You're at a bordello. That's it. Are you guys doing any? I was reading a lot of stuff. You know, couples break up over Halloween because there's this desire on the part of the woman to want to control the man as to what he's supposed to wear. And
is this why 3 days ago you weren't going to this Halloween party?
I have to go. I have got so much peer pressure from Tamara's friends. Like I'm getting heat from them. She's not really giving me heat. But it's like, well, it's a costume party. I don't do costume parties. I didn't like them when I was a kid. I just don't like the whole Halloween thing. But when you take a look at how big a deal it is, and it is a big deal, people spend a lot of money. You know that, here's an example. 44% of people surveyed say they're going to dress in costume. I'm in the 56. 15% of people dress their pets in costume, which is, that's kind of, I saw a dog made up to look like Scuba Dog. He had like a little tank on his back and a little mask, and he had the regulator hanging. It was pretty cool. That looks kind of cool. 74% of the people hand out candy. 50% of the people decorate their home or their yard. And 33% of the people take kids trick or treating, and they're going to spend $7 billion this year on all things Halloween. I just don't, it's just not my thing. I just leave the bowl of candy outside the house with a note in it. Be fair. Some kid's going to come up and just dump the whole bucket into his bag and be fair, and he's going to write on it why, and he's going to stuff it in the door and take off, and then you know how it goes. But it's just not my thing. It's never been my thing. I just don't like Halloween. It's not because of traditions or superstitions or paganism or religious tie-ins or the Irish famine. It has nothing to do with that. I just think it's goofy. I just think the whole thing is goofy. And they're having parties here in Las Vegas, $10,000 costume contests. And you know who's going to win that? The sluttiest, whoever. That's it. And what's with the women? Like, guys occasionally go to strip joints. And then when they come home, their girlfriends or their partners or their wives, oh, you were at a strip joint. Looking at those girls on the pole. Well, if you're dressing up, ladies, like a slutty nurse or a slutty pirate, you want to be on the pole. So don't give us grief when we go see someone who actually follows through on their fantasies and works the pole for a living.
So you have a friend, right, that experienced that discussion with his significant other?
Yeah. I've never gotten heat for going to a strip joint. No, nobody ever been in a relationship cares because they know nobody in the strip joint cares about me. But they just go, oh, he looks like he has the nice wallet. But no, it's never been a thing. But there's like a double standard out there. What's with the slutty outfits for the women? No, seriously. I mean, it's like everybody's like, what are you going to be, nurse? What kind of nurse? Slutty nurse. Oh, really going to be witch? Really? Slutty witch. And everybody just wants to get slutted up. The ladies just want to get slutted up. The guys, here's a tip for you ladies. The guys, we want to go as maybe like Batman or Superman or the Hulk. We don't want to go as a pimento.
The Jerry Doyle Show.
We don't. But, and what's the worst? Couples outfits.
Oh, God.
Where you have to... Oh! I have a story here about how many people break up because of Halloween. Now, I would have to suggest that perhaps there's some underlying problems in the relationship that might manifest themselves at Halloween. But it's typically the women telling the men what it is they have to dress up like. They go through it. They put up with it. They go to the party. They check out the slutty nurse or the slutty zombie or the slutty vampire. And then they break up with their vixen girlfriend. Lots to get to on the show today. 800-876-4123. Instead of trick or treat, politically correct now, trunk or treat. No scary images, no scary faces. It's all happy, smiley, upbeat, sugar-free candy for all those little ADDers. Stick with me.
The Jerry Doyle Show.